time I close my eyes, every time I close my time I close my eyes. Every time I close my eyes. Time I close my eyes.
Chivalry, rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Zab Judah. Every member of my team is a shooter. Tight like a room, no room for hidden shooter.
Yes, guys, big up everyone. How is everyone doing this evening? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me again for another Liverpool show. Yeah, man, hope everyone's doing good. So, yesterday we spoke about Trent and that situation. And I thought, it's going to be a calm day today. Don't have to talk about anything too much. It's going to be a calm day. And then Mo Salah does an interview with Sky Sports. Yeah. Now everyone's forgotten there's a game on Sunday. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Before we start, make sure you guys hitting that like, share and subscribe. I appreciate it. Big up to everyone in the chat as well right now. Hope everyone is doing good. I'll do well to see the title. Big up Rick guys. Harder swivel. Big up Lars. Big up Connor. Big up my man Lakers as well. Roach, I'm doing good. Are you doing good? Big up Nightly. Big man like. Dustin, Trudon in house. Booger Boy. Who else we got here? James, Kingsman. CJ, Andrew. Bonkers in the house. Big up Ends as well. Everyone's doing good, man. Hope we're all doing good. And my man Collins here as well. Big up Craig as well. Please shout out FSG. So, You know, we all thought it was going to be a pretty much a quieter Liverpool day, building up for the Man United game. I was looking forward to it. I can't wait till Sunday. Big up to Honesty as well. And John in the house. I was looking forward to Sunday. Big up Josh. I was looking forward to Sunday, and I'm like, oh, this interview again. It's just driving me absolutely mad now. All this Salah stuff, Trent stuff, you know, and obviously we have a chat back because we're a Liverpool channel, you know. I always say I'm not going to shy away from the Liverpool news. You know, we've got quite a bit of Liverpool news. We're going to talk about this Salah stuff. We're going to talk about the Ben Doak apparently could be on his way to Crystal Palace if the transfer fee is correct. We'll talk about that as well. Calvin Ramsey back off on loan because he's not getting game time. I say sell the player. Why are we loaning him? Yeah, so we got a lot to talk about. But Mo Salah gave an interview with Sky Sports today, probably in preparation for the game on Sunday. I think a 2.5-minute clip has gone out. I don't know if it's the full interview. They'll probably save the full interview to Sunday. But yeah, breaking, Mo Salah has confirmed it's his last season at Liverpool. That's the way Sky Sports have gone with it. Breaking news, Salah's last year at Liverpool. Yeah, it ain't, but good effort. It's look, it's got me so stressed. This is actually a pint of rum and coke. I'm not even lying. This is a pint of rum and coke. That's how pissed off and stressed I'm getting there. This club's making me drink a pint of rum and coke. And it's strong as well, because it's half full of rum. But yeah, look, I'm not blaming Mo. We're going to talk about the Mo stuff. But Mo, with his interview, that's how they put it. Mo Salah has confirmed it's his last season at Liverpool. I really want to win the Premier League this season, as it's my last year at the club. I want to give something special to the city. I hear you, Mo. He also went on to go on in saying that interview as well that, you know, at this moment in time, he believes it's his last year at this club because him and the club are too far away on a contract right now, which makes me laugh because it's January. He's got 6 months left in his deal, and we're far away from a deal. This is coming from Mo himself. You know, Mo's saying this himself. This is coming out of his own mouth. You know, it's not being quoted down from anyone else. You know, these are literally what Mo said. The interview's there for everyone to go and see on Sky, on Twitter, on everywhere right now. Go and check it out for yourselves. But Mo says it himself. We're far away right now. We're not even close. Not even close. It makes me start to wonder, what does Mo actually want? Because a lot of people are making Trent the bad guy because Trent ain't saying anything. You know, a lot of people think Trent's the bad guy. But then, because Mo has come out and said all this stuff, you know, he's seen as the good guy, you know, putting it down FSG's throat, making them pay, you know, what he wants and all this. And he still ain't signed a contract himself. And I'm not saying Mo's a bad guy, Trent's a bad guy. But we are, you know, you scroll through social media. Yeah, you scroll through social media and you'll see a lot of hate for Trent, but a lot of love for Mo. Mo's obviously the one who's spoken. Trent hasn't. And go away, woman. Sorry, the wife. I do apologise. Yeah. Should Mo keep talking? Let's put it that way to you guys in the chat. So I'm losing my concentration because the wife walked in. Should Mo stop talking about it now? Should Mo stop talking about it? Because, you know, I didn't think I'd be talking about Salah and all that today, contract-wise. I wanted to talk about the game. I wanted to talk, yeah, we're going to talk about the Ben Doak situation as well. But, you know, Mo Salah, he's very honest with what he said. The wife wanted me to do the slot dance. Jesus Christ. Hell no. No. It'll happen if we win the Premier League, trust. I will do it, I swear. But should Mo stop talking? Should Mo... You know, Mo is literally... I've never heard Mo talk so much. I ain't going to say this. I love Mo Salah. He's my favourite Liverpool player. I love the guy. I absolutely adore him. He's my out-and-out favourite Liverpool player. But I've never heard Mo speak so much. You know, Mo is he's not stopped talking, especially about these transfer rumours and contract rumours, and, you know, is he putting pressure on a club? Yes, of course he is. That's part of what he's doing. But, yeah, he's... I've never heard Mo talk so much, guys. I really haven't. And... Look, he wants a deal. What does he want? Is it a money situation? Because he says we're far apart. Now, if he said, like, yeah, me and the club are speaking, and we're not too far apart, I'm hoping I can get it sorted. He's not saying that. He literally just said, yeah, this is going to be my last year at the club because we're too far apart on the contract. He's not actually sitting there and going, oh, look, me and the club are not quite at it at the contract yet. We're going to keep talking, keep going, and hopefully we can get this sorted and I can stay here for many years to come and break more records. Basically saying, yeah, we're too far apart. Well, I mean, what is it? Is it wages? Is it length of contract? You know, what is it here? Does Mo want a big, big deal? You know, does Mo think he's the best player in the world right now? You know... I think Mo did an interview for TNT Sport. Was it yesterday? This is like his second interview in a row with different broadcasters. And I believe yesterday he spoke about, you know, feeling like he's the best player in the world. And he used to think about chasing Ballon d'Ors, but he's gave up on that now. And does Mo think like, I am the best player in the world right now, so give me the wages and the contract the best player in the world should get? And look, I've said it since day one. I agree with that. The problem is the best player in the world is probably 32 years of age, going on to 33 years of age right now. If Mo Salah was in his 20s and he was the best player in the world as we speak, it would be a lot easier probably for the club to give him that contract. And by the way, guys, I'm not sticking up for the club. I've said it many, many times on this channel. You know, the club are the ones in the wrong, in my opinion. You know, no one else. But when you are 32, 33 and you're best player in the world, it's pretty hard for a club to give you that contract because they worry about, I don't know, the fall off or anything like that. He's on 350 grand a week right now. I believe with bonuses, he's on 400 grand a week because he gets a 50 grand bonus. So Mo's looking at 400 grand a week as we speak. On his new contract, does Mo want the same money but more years? Does Mo want an extra 100 grand? Does he want 500 grand a week? I mean, the club can afford it. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend the club can't afford 500 grand a week for Mo Salah if they feel like he's going to be the same player for the next 2 years. Then you obviously give it to him, don't you? You don't mess around. But they got to sort this out, guys, one way or another. They have to. They have to. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. What do you think it is? Do you think it's wages? Do you think it's length of contract? Is it both? Tone's got a theory. He says, here's my theory. Liverpool try and negotiate with Trent first because if they go public on giving Mo 400k, Trent will want more. And Tone, you might be right because that's a theory that is going round. That is a theory that is going round that, like, if you give Trent his contract first, you know, like if you give Salah his contract first, Trent might look at it and go, look, you've gave him a massive boost. You know, I want a boost quite equal to him. And they're desperate for Trent to stay because, you know, if you look at Trent's valuation at his age, Trent's going to be valued quite highly in the market, you know, with his age, Real Madrid wanting him. His valuation's going to probably be a little bit higher than Mo's and Virgil's right now. So it makes sense for the club to try and keep Trent. Now, I've said this the other day, and it wouldn't shock me if Trent's the only one who signs and Virgil or Mo leave. There is a scenario where that happens because I think the club will look at it and feel like, Trent is too. He's got. He's the economy here. He's 26. He's got more valuation to his name at this moment in time, market valuation. So it wouldn't shock me if Trent's the only one who signs and Salah and Virgil leave. You know, that wouldn't shock me right now. If they are, like Tone says, a little bit of a theory, a bit of a conspiracy about, you know, waiting for Trent to sign first. If we keep waiting on Trent to sign, then, you know, you're not going to sign the other two up, and eventually you have to cave in and give Trent his demands, and then it might be too late to sign Mo and Virgil up. So it is a game they're playing. If that's the game they're playing, it's a bad game if you ask me. No chance of Virgil. I don't think. Look, it's just obviously theories, conspiracy and theories and rumours, and we don't know, do we, as a club? But I think the club do love Virgil. I think the club's. I think we read something. What was it the other week? Was it Paul Joyce or something put something out that Liverpool see Virgil as the most important contract to do is Virgil van Dijk's. I can understand that because I don't think there's a player like Virgil van Dijk in the world right now. It's my wife, man. I don't think there's a centre back like Virgil van Dijk in the world right now. You know, he's a leader. He's the best defender. He's the reason we're allowed to play the way we do in slot style and Klopp style before that. You know, it's down to the way Virgil is as a player. He's a world-class footballer as well. He's not just a world-class defender. You know, he's a playmaker from centre-back at times as well. This guy's a proper leader. And I think if you're Liverpool Football Club, you probably want to sign Virgil up very importantly and get that done. It's just Mo keeps talking, man. And I don't blame Mo. Every time we hear Mo talk, it's we're far away, we're far away, we're far away. Can we just stop asking him the question? Can we just stop asking him the question? Because the press still... Mo's answered your question numerous times now. He's done TNT and Sky back-to-back interviews and told everyone we're far away on contracts. I don't want to hear another interview with Mo Salah. Don't give another interview. If Mo Salah gets man of the match Sunday and you give him the man of the match award, don't then go to him as your contract situation going. We know the answer. They're far away. Stop asking him. It's annoying all of us. You know, it's probably annoying Mo. I don't think he's annoying Mo. I think Mo's enjoying it. I ain't gonna lie. I think Mo is enjoying the ride right now, shall we say. I think he knows what he's doing. And I'm drinking a pint of rum and coke because of it. Fuck me up. Big up, man. Hope you're well. Big up, man. Big up. Yeah, so you guys think it's... Yeah, it does get clicks. That is true. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. So I think I missed all your chat when I was going off there. With Salah's contract, is it money? Is it length of deal? Is it both? Yeah, I think I missed out what you guys said there. I got it for Christmas. My wife bought it for me. Yeah, I got it for Crimbo, man. Got it for Crimbo. The problem is I have the two great managers, Jurgen Klopp and Arne Slot. FSG think it's easy to spend nothing and we'll always be fine. They're taking for granted what we have. Bobby and Mane, etc. Yeah, I hear. I think we can all agree that when Bobby and Mane left, they left at probably the right time for them and for us because they were on the way down. Like with Mo, do you remember all this argument that Mane was Liverpool's best attacker and all this? And Mo's levels have gone that way. And if you really look at it, Mane and Bobby went that way. So I think with the Mane and Bobby thing, Liverpool probably... I don't think they left when they were the best of players, if that makes sense. I think they were on the downturn when they left. So I don't think that's why a lot of fans were too worried about them going. But in their primes, you know, Mane and Bobby at their absolutely best never left Liverpool Football Club. Mane and Bobby really actually left Liverpool Football Club when they were on the downturn in their career. Money, length of deal for me. What does Richard Hughes actually do? That talk's going to start, man. I ain't going to say FSG out. I hate John Henry. Length of deal for both Mo and Virgil. Virgil's the one who's been very quiet, to be fair, and he's the club captain. You'd think the club captain would be doing more interviews than Mo Salah, wouldn't you? You'd think he'd be doing more interviews than the club captain, but Mo Salah is doing all the interviews right now, probably because he's the best player in the world. But, you know, our captain doesn't really do a lot of interviews and spoke about it. I'll give you some more news here. Apparently, Mo Salah is keen to stay put in Liverpool and he's understood his agent. So this is true. So his agent, Rabi Abbas, apparently is on Merseyside this week. So Liverpool's agent is apparently going to be at the United game and he's going to be around Liverpool this weekend. They're expecting Mo's agent to be here. Hopefully, this weekend we can break down some contract talks and have a proper chat and get something sorted. So that's the rumour going around at the moment. A lot of Liverpool journalists are putting that out at this moment in time. So Mo Salah is keen to stay at Liverpool, which I believe he is. And he's understood his agent, Rami Abbas, is on Merseyside this weekend and he's expected to be at the game on Sunday. Interesting. Very, very interesting, though. Yeah, exactly, LFC Dans. They stayed exactly the same player. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I hate it with passion. Yeah, look, FSG, and look, they don't deserve your love at the moment. I agree with you guys. I'm worried about it. I'm worried about it all. FSG making the club a joke. Look, what we've got to remember right now, though, guys, one thing we do have to remember, we are top of the Premier League right now with a tremendous team. You know, we have got a very good squad. We're on top of the league. We're top of the Champions League group right now. We're going to go into the knockout stages being one of the main. I think we are the favourites. Are we the bookies' favourite? I think we're the bookies' favourites for the Champions League right now as well, ain't we? And the bookies' favourite for the Premier League. So on the pitch, everything's going well. Off the pitch is where our issue is at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to talk about the Ben Doak deal. PSG are a dead team. Yeah, I don't believe the rumours in PSG offering him 500 grand a week. I know they got a very wealthy owner and all that, and they spent a lot of money in the past. But I believe stuff I've heard coming out of France is they want to stop. You know, they're trying to be more self-sustained now. That's why they've gone down a younger market, ain't it? You know, they'd probably love Mo over there, but I just don't see it happening. Heard in a different show, Mo makes 1 million a week from a contract, and no, Mo makes 500. Mo makes 400 grand a week. So yeah, Mo makes 400 grand a week. He makes 350 grand a week. That's just from the club. Now he could make more money on top of that with commercial deals. That's a completely different John. But from the club itself, he makes 350 grand a week and 50 grand in bonuses. So he takes home around 400 grand a week before tax. Then with commercial deals that he's got, I think he's got that Pepsi Max deal. Is it is he a Nike deal he's got as well? Can't quite remember the sports brand deal he's got. I think it's Nike. Or is it Adidas? Can't remember. And obviously his likeness. You know, he has a percentage on his likeness, don't he? So, you know, if his face appears on anything, he gets paid for that as well. So he could be making that, you know, through other sources, but from the club itself, I believe he makes around 400 grand a week just from the club itself. Got the Milk Cup semi-final as well. Yeah, we're in a lot of things. Jamie, it is FSG or Edwards who it is FSG or Edwards who don't like to give out big contracts to older players, hence the beef with Klopp about Hendo and Milner. Funny thing is, though, with Milner, we signed Milner when he was 30 years old. That's the mad thing about the Milner deal. We signed Milner when he was 30 years old. I think they are willing to go out differently for a certain kind of player. because we've got to remember, they knew that they gave Mo a big deal, knowing that his contract would run out into like 32, 33. So I think with Mo, you just got to put that to one side. You know, that all this that I hate it. I hate the fact that money men, and I'm not going to say people, I'm going to say money men here in football. Money men in football have this damn belief that when you hit 30, you become a shit player overnight. It does my nutting. Some of the best players in the world right now are in their 30s. Like, literally. Some of the best players in the world right now are in their damn 30s. I mean, what, like, I hate the fact that money men in football just think that you hit your 30s and you're done. You're gone. Yeah, John. Yeah, of all the other deals, man, probably does, you know. He probably does. It's just big up. It's just mad. It's mad. Being in your 30s today in 2025 with sports science and all that and the way they're fit now is completely different to 20 years ago. Like, for some reason, our club are thinking like 20 years ago when players, when they started getting their 30, yeah, it was a little bit more difficult. But that was 20 years ago. Why are we so in the past? Mo Salah's 32 years of age, yeah? He's still quick. He's strong as an ox. He bags a lot of goals. He can create goals. There's nothing he really can't do. And he's going on 33. Salah at 32 is better than he was at 27. I think we can all agree with that, yeah? A 32-year-old Salah is better right now than a 27-year-old Mo Salah. So why is it in our beliefs at this football club that we think when players get into their 30s, they should be shot and put out their misery, like old Yeller, yeah? Yeah, let's take the dog behind the scenes, right? Yeah, the dog's old now, we've got to put it out. Bang, you know, right, and then bury the dog. That's it, let's bury the dog. No one tell the kids this has happened. You got too old, he's pissing everywhere. Yeah. No! It fucks me off, man. It really does. It pisses me off because I love this football club like you guys, yeah. I absolutely love this football club to death. And I love the players that play for this football club. I love the manager. But the money men at our football club, they need to have a look at themselves in the mirror. Like, they seriously do. The money men at our football club just need to look at themselves and go, do you know what this sport's about? Do you know what football's about? Yeah, Mo Salah's 32. Have a look around the world right now. Look around the world. Look at all the top leagues. Go and look at the English league, the Italian league, the Spanish league, the German league, French league, Dutch league. Go and look at all these main leagues. Greek league, Cyprus league, Scottish league. Do what you want. Look at all these leagues, yeah? Get all the 32-year-olds around the world, yeah? How many of them are better than Mo Salah? Hardly any of them. Look at Real Madrid. Modric was balling out at Real Madrid at 32 and 33. He was the best midfielder in the world. Who's the best midfielder in the world at 32 and 33? Real Madrid didn't go, oh, you know what? Modric is an old bastard now. He's an old bastard, right? But you know what? He might be an old bastard, but he's the fucking best midfielder in the world. Give him a new contract. Yeah? Give Modric a new contract. I don't care. Yeah, he's 33. Tell me a better midfielder in the world than Modric. You can't. New contract. There you go, son. Like, what are we doing here? Like literally, what are we doing? You know, honestly, Lewandowski's 36 and he's still balling out, getting goals. They bought Lewandowski in his 30s, gave him a big contract and went, you're our main striker for Barcelona. Lewandowski was like, sweet, let's go, let's rock and roll. Yeah? They gave him probably 36 is the new 30, you know. It's just... This notion of... This old notion of years ago It all started with Wenger. You know, Arsene Wenger is the reason this is believed. Because Arsene Wenger, when he came to Arsenal, believed when players got into their 30s, they should only get 1 year contracts. That's what Arsene Wenger believed, yeah? So when players got into 30, 31, they gave them 1 year deals. And then after that, they'd give them no contract and they'd say they're no good now. And he'd replace a 31-year-old with like a 22-year-old and give them a big deal, yeah? But the problem was, and as Arsenal have found out, and they're only on their way back now, when you do that, you're actually getting rid of better players. Like some of the players that Wenger got rid of that were 30, 31 were better than the players that he brought in to replace them. It's just why Arsenal started to struggle later in years. You know, it's coming from that. Look at Jamie Vardy when he came to the Premier League, when he like 28 or 27, when he came to the Premier League from, was it Fleetwood Town? You know, he played non-league and went to Leicester City, got promoted, and I think he was like a 27-year-old in the Premier League, yeah? Balled out. He's one of the best Premier League strikers ever. You know, he's part of the 100 club. He won a league with Leicester. You know, he's used to scoring 20 goals a season. Leicester didn't want to replace him. If Mo was at Real Madrid right now, a 32-year-old Mo Salah, if Mo Salah was at Real Madrid right now, and he was on 30 GA already this season, and he's 32, and he had a year left in his contract, Real Madrid would give him a new deal. You know, Real Madrid would sit there and go, someone would go, oh, Mo Salah's only got 1 year left in his contract. He's 32 years of age now. They'd go, sweet, give him a 4-year deal. Oh, you sure? Yeah, give him a 4-year deal. Because tell me a better right winger in world football than Mo Salah. How much money have I got to spend to replace Mo Salah? Yeah, true, boss. True. Good fact. Yeah, give him a 4-year deal. That'd be what happens if Mo Salah was at Real Madrid. Seriously. Every club in the world would give Mo Salah a new contract. You'd be balmy not to. Why? You know, why wouldn't you? Some players peak at different times. I've always said this. You can get a good player at 22 years of age. You give him a 4-year contract. By the time he's 25, he's dead. And he's not the same player anymore. How many players, guys, we're all football fans here. How many players have we all seen peaked around 25, 26, and they just fall off a cliff and you never see them again? It's happened to hundreds of players. Yeah? So age don't really matter. You know, contracts and transfers are all gambles. Everything's a bit of a gamble, yeah? Because no one can predict the future. Yeah, no one can predict the future. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone in 2 or 4 years' time. So even if you give a contract to a 22-year-old, yeah, that 22-year-old was balling out and looking amazing. By the time he's 25, he could be done. Like completely done and washed. It's just the way it is, you know. Like, yeah. Rashford as an example, big up Alexander. So exactly with Rashford. Okay, Rashford is washed and he's in his 20s. Washed. What's Rashford right now? 27, completely washed. Rashford is 27 and he's washed, and he doesn't even want to play football. Mo Salah is 32 and the best player in the world, and we're arguing about giving him a contract. What are we doing around here? Like, seriously, what are we doing? Big up Jen in the chat as well. Big up Jen. Big up Lennon as well. I think Salah, Virgil and Trent might go to Real Madrid next time, but they are fully focused on winning the Premier League Champions League. Lewandowski 36, Modric 39, Benzema won Ballon d'Or. How old was Benzema when he won Ballon d'Or, guys? Guys, how old was Benzema when he won Ballon d'Or? How old was Benzema when he won Ballon d'Or? Someone tell me in the chat. How old was he? How old was Benzema when he won Ballon d'Or? And everyone loved Benzema. 33, 34. People were saying 33, 34. 33 and 34. So he's 33 going on 34, yeah? When he won the Ballon d'Or. And I remember everyone talking about Benzema. He deserves it. He's been excellent. He's been great for ages now. Madrid gave him new contracts. He was 34 years and 9 months. There you go. Zola didn't even join Chelsea until he was 30. And look how good Zola was. We have the same headphones. Big up, man. Yeah, a 34-year-old Benzema won the Ballon d'Or. Yeah. How many people would want it back? How many of you guys would love to have a 32-year-old Benzema in your team as a striker? Tell me in the chat right now. Yes or no, would you have wanted a 32-year-old Benzema as your main striker at Liverpool? Would you have signed a 32-year-old? If it was up to you guys in the chat and you was in charge, would you have signed a 32-year-old Benzema to be your main striker? Everyone says yeah. Like you said, I can't stand him. Yeah. So, Michael says no. No, obviously, some guys say no, but what we're saying here is that, you know, Benzema was a very, very good footballer. I'll give you another one. If Lionel Messi was available at 34 years of age on a free, would you sign him? If Lionel Messi was available at 34 years of age on a free, would you sign him? Would you sign a 34-year-old Messi on a free? I think most people would. Real McCoy, really? I mean, it's Lionel Messi, man, at 34 and a free. This age thing has got to stop. Big up Olsen. FSG didn't ensure to protect their assets. They can't afford to penny pinch on this. Get them all on 4-year deals, all with release clauses midway. Big up Olsen. Yeah, I agree, man. Big up the super. Okay, you can go. What's the wages? A lot. A lot. Lewandowski. Do you remember when people, before he went to Barcelona, he was a little bit linked with Liverpool? And people were like, please bring in Lewandowski. Here you go. I've got one for you. Would you guys would have rather brought in a 32 Lewandowski or Darwin Núñez? There you go. What would you rather have right now? A 37-year-old Lewandowski or Darwin Núñez? Simple. What would you rather have? What would you rather have? A 37-year-old Lewandowski or Darwin Núñez? Michael says, I would have signed Lewandowski at 34. I mean, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's, I'd have a retired, aren't I? We look at age too much at our football club, in my opinion. I think we look at age at too much. Look, I understand in 4 years' time, Mo Salah might not be the player he is at 32. You know, I get it, right? I think we all understand that, you know. Probably around 35, Mo has slowed down a little bit, but he would have changed his game and maybe been a bit more of a creator than a goal scorer. But he'd still be a very good footballer, probably. But on the right here and right now, at 32 years of age, for me, I believe Mo's the best player in the world on form right now. And if you're the best player in form right now at 32, just give the man what you want for 2 or 3 years. What you gonna lose? Like, I don't think if you give Mo a contract now and next year, he's going to just turn to shit. Do you know what I mean? I don't see any evidence of Mo turning into utter shit in the next 12 months. You know, you can start to tell when a player's legs go, yeah? You can start to tell when that player's not quite himself. I saw it with Fabinho the year before he left. And that year he was actually playing quite well. But you could tell he weren't getting to the ball as quick as he used to. His legs were starting to go. And the year his legs absolutely went, Jordan Henderson, his legs were going year after year after year, but we kept persisting with him. Mo's legs are not going. Mo's as fit as a fiddle. The man barely ever gets injured. I think he's only ever missed, is it 8 days through injury for Liverpool or something like that? It's mad. Virgil the same. Virgil 33 years of age, guys. 33 years of age. He's the best around. And if he's not the best around, he's best to Liverpool Football Club. And that's the most important thing. People can have their arguments who's the best defender in the world right now. Your Virgils, your Rudigers, your Salibas, whatever you want to talk about, yeah? I don't really care. For me and for Liverpool Football Club, no one's better than Virgil. So if no one's better than Virgil for your football club, forget about Virgil being the best player in the world. He's the best player for Liverpool, yeah? He's the best player for our football club. So you got to treat him like that. You can't take the piss out of him. You can't go, right, you've been a great servant since we bought you 6 years ago. You were the best defender in the world. You know, you came second in Ballon d'Or. You should have probably won it. But now we're going to treat you like shit. Now, because you're 33, we're going to now treat you like utter shit. Yeah? That's what we're doing. Give the man what he wants. Give Mo and Virgil what they fucking want, yeah? Because I can't find 2 better players in their positions around the world right now. And we're not that club. We're not going to go and spend fucking oodles of cash and buy ready-made replacements. We'll go buy replacements that will get there in 4 years' time, not the ready-made model. It's like buying a kit car. It's like Liverpool, literally. Liverpool would sell a Bugatti Veyron and buy a kit car. That's how they would replace it. They would literally go, right, we've got a Bugatti Veyron here. This is like a £2 million car. We're going to sell it for £1 million, make a little bit of a loss, but we'll still make some money. And instead of investing that in a ready-made, another, whatever the equivalent is to a Bugatti Veyron on the market right now, we're going to buy a kit car and build it ourselves. And in 4 years' time, that car is going to be the best car in the world. That's all cool. When you're in 4th and 5th place and you're trying to get to the top, but we're at the fucking top right now. So I want ready-made. Get me another Bugatti Veyron or the equivalent to it on the market. Not a kit car. Not a kit car. Don't want that. Give me ready-made replacements. Get me ready-made replacements. And we are not to go to do that. When have we ever made a ready-made replacement? The only time we did it was Thiago, and the man was broken. We got Thiago off Temu. Well, literally. I don't think it was the real Thiago. I think the real Thiago got cloned, and we bought the clone from Temu. I'm telling you. The real Thiago's out there somewhere, sunning himself up somewhere, enjoying his life. We got the clone. We got the ones being sold on Temu. I'm telling you. Jurgen Klopp and all that opened up their computer and it was on the Temu website. And they were just looking at it and like, oh, Pep Linden saw Temu are selling Thiago. Klopp came along and went, what are you on about, Temu? 20 million? Yeah, let's get him. It took 4 weeks for him to be delivered. It took 4 weeks for him to be delivered. And then we did it again with Chiesa. I'm telling you, the real Chiesa is still in Italy. We sent James Redmond. James Redmond and Chiesa look exactly the same, yeah? Chiesa is still in Italy. We got James Redmond in a Chiesa shirt. That's what's happened here. They saw it on Temu. They went, right, Chiesa on Temu, let's get him in. Yeah, this is the way we do shit, man. And we're not going to buy ready-made players, man. Big up Lakers being a member. Big up you, man. We're not going to get ready-made replacements. We're just not. Jamie knows about the clones. It's just not going to happen, guys. I'd love it to. I really would. I would absolutely love it to. Like, if they left, my club went out and bought three new replacements. I'd absolutely love Liverpool to do that. If they did that, I'd have faith, yeah? If Liverpool decided to go, you know what, we're going to let all three go, but we're going to buy the best in class. We promise you, we're going to buy you the best in class. We're going to go and find the equivalent to Mo Salah in the world as a right winger. You know, whatever the money, we're going to spend it. Same with Virgil and same with Trent. I'd be like, sweet, all right, if that's what you're going to do, go and do it, yeah? But I know they're not going to. They're not going to. Because we're not made like that. We're not that team right now. We are not that team. And just give the players what they want, man. You got quality there. Give the players. Salah is the best player in the world. He's been a great servant to this football club. He is never injured, apart from that one time last year. He consistently improves and performs year in, year out. And we're fucking him about. Same with Virgil and same with Trent. They have gave us great memories. They have gave us longevity. They have gave us their bodies. They put their bodies on the line, their blood, sweat and tears, and they performed at the highest level. And we are where we are because we got players of that caliber at our team. They're never a problem. They don't go to newspapers. There's no stories about them. There's no relationship stories about them. There's nothing bad in the press about them. And then we're treating them like this. We're treating them like old yellow. That's what we're doing. If you don't know the film Old Yellow, guys, we're treating them like old yellow. We're going to take that dog behind the shed and put it out of his misery and pretend it never happened. That is what we're going to do. And it fucks me off. Absolutely fucks me off, man. Yeah, exactly. And they're going to. These quotes are going like, we've got Man United on Sunday. Biggest game in England, and this is everyone's talking about. Jamie, you're talking to the converted. Big up, man. Right. While I have a sip of my pint of rum and coke, I do apologise. I'm not going to get drunk, but it's pissing me off. Wow. Ben Doak. Ben Doak. Benjamin Doak. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. What are we saying about Benjamin Doakey? So apparently Crystal Palace have come in with an offer to buy Ben Doak today for 15 million quid. And we have said, fuck off. Obviously, Ben Doak is killing it up at Middlesbrough. He's having a great season. So Liverpool have said they believe Ben Doak is the best player in the Championship right now. I don't know if that's a fact. I don't watch Championship football. Barely got time to watch anything about Liverpool these days. So I'm not sitting there watching Championship football. But Liverpool consider Ben Doak the prize asset of Championship football this season, and they don't think 15 million cuts it. Paul Joyce has said Liverpool want 30 million for Ben Doak. Now, I know Michael Edwards is very good in the old days at getting value out of a player. If he can get 30 million quid for Ben Doak, I will just have to stand there and applaud it, man. If he can get 30 million, I'm shocked he got 15 million quid in the first place. Like, Palace bid 15 million pounds. We literally knocked it back. Big up Mickey in the chat. Been a while, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, man. I agree, my man. I totally agree. 15 million quid. Like, for the fact that they've already bid 15 million quid, maybe it says a lot about Ben Doak. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, I'll be watching the darts final tonight, definitely. I'm hoping Littler loses because I can't stand that little prick. But yeah, the fact that they've already bid 15 million for Ben Doak probably shows that Ben Doak must be seen as a good player. You know, he must be seen as a good player. So Liverpool apparently, according to Paul Joyce, will do a deal at 30 million. 30 million quid. Yeah, MVG all day, man. Exactly. Jamie, would you be happy if FSG kept Trent over Mo? That Trent won't expect any less than Mo, and to keep Virgil as well, FSG had to let Mo go. Look, I want to keep all three of them. To be fair, Liverpool 67 is something I want to do. I want to keep all three of them, but if one of them's going to go, if it's Mo, I'll be heartbroken. I ain't going to lie, man. I ain't going to lie. It would pee me off still. Jane, we can get 25 million Doak, then telling Nunes was 60. Yeah. Jamie, what qualities does Ben Doak have for Liverpool? Look, Ben Doak is a good dribbler. He's good on the ball. He's got pace. He's got two good feet. He's right, left footed. He can go both ways. Pause. That don't sound right at all. I mean, he can go left and right, you know. Go both ways, you know. Look, I think Ben Doak's a talent. But yeah. So, more news. Ipswich Town have made an approach to Liverpool to sign Ben Doak on a permanent deal. The clubs are far apart in evaluation of player. Ipswich are discussing internally whether to make an offer closer to Liverpool's valuation. Oh my God! If Michael Edwards gets 30 million for this guy, Jesus Christ! So breaking news, big up Lakers, just sending me this. Ipswich Town, I'll say it again. Ipswich Town have made an approach to Liverpool to sign Ben Doak on a permanent deal, but the clubs are far apart in the valuation of the player. Ipswich are now discussing internally whether to make an offer closer to Liverpool's valuation. And Liverpool value him at 30 million. If Liverpool can get him for 30, if Liverpool get... If I will bow down to Michael Edwards. Like, he is the guru. I ain't going. As much as they're all pissing me off at the moment, Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, John W. Henry. As much as they're all pissing me off at the moment, these money men at Liverpool. If they get 30 million for Ben Doak, wow. If it's 25 to 30 million, I didn't see that coming in a million years, man. That is yeah, I mean, he's on fire in the Championship, ain't he? He's doing bits. And maybe Ipswich are feeling they're going to get relegated, and Ben Doak is the sort of guy that will get back up in the Championship. Let's have a look at Ben Doak this season. So he's 19 years of age. He's a kid, man. What's his... Say that, look, he's only got 2 goals in 20 games in the Championship. Let me bring this up. So everyone's saying he's killing it, but stats-wise, I mean, maybe the stats don't show how good he's been, but stats-wise, he's got 2 goals in 20 games and 5 assists. He's got 7 GA in 20 Championship games. He's a right winger. And we could get 25 to 30 million for him. And Paul's got a good point. We are linked to Dibbling from Southampton. These transfers have come out of nowhere. How much is Harvey Elliott worth then? Because if Ben Doak is worth 25 to 30 million and he's got only 2 goals and 5 assists in the Championship as a right winger, like, how much is Harvey Elliott worth? I mean, it's a good... I can see why Ipswich are going for him, because it might give them a fighting chance of staying up. But then if they do go down, Ben Doak won't leave the club, and he's used to playing in the Championship already. So it's a smart bit of business from Ipswich. And you could have Ben Doak and Delap. That could be the front two. You know, who plays on the other side? Colin Hutchinson, Delap, and Ben Doak. That's quite a good little three there, you know. And if they do get relegated, that three, if they stay at Ipswich the following year, they'll probably get back up again. So that's smart business. But 25 to 30 million is apparently is the doing, like, if we sell Ben Doak for 25 to 30 million, watch out for Liverpool going to Southampton for Dibbling, man. Harvey around 50. Must be 25 and he's gone. I reckon if Liverpool sell him for around 25 to 30 million this January, watch out for Liverpool raiding Southampton for Dibbling. That could happen. Or Lakers says it there. Or the Doak money pays for Shirky, you know. Doak money pays for Shirky. Yeah, I'm with you, Harvey. If Doak's worth 25 to 30. Look, maybe Michael Edwards should be in charge of selling players, yeah? And then we sack... Maybe this is what we should do. We get Michael Edwards in charge of selling players. We sack the geezer we got a sporting director to choose right now. We buy a new player in. We buy a new sporting director for buying, and we let Michael Edwards sell. So new sporting director does the buying, Michael Edwards does the selling. If we can get him for 25, 30, yeah, that's just mad money, man. Be up Thomas in the chat. You're doing well, friend. You're doing well. I don't think we get Dibbling it'll be for this season. I think he stays at Southampton and he comes in the summer. Dibbling should stay at Southampton for another year if he's sensible, not quite ready yet, in my opinion. I'm with you as well. He's one for the future. I don't mind getting that player now for the future. You know, get Dibbling in January, buy him in January, let him stay at Southampton until the end of the season, and then bring him in next summer. But you also got to buy, you know, he could be Endo's replacement. I don't know. If Liverpool are selling, they're buying. That's all I'm going to say. Liverpool are selling, they're buying. Liverpool working on some chain. Dibbling will come in Jam because he's 18 in 3 seasons, so he's homegrown. Hutchinson. Yeah, Hutchinson's a good player. I think we've got too many players like that, though, in our team, haven't we? But can Ben Doak not be someone for the future? The problem is he's a right winger. Ben Doak is a natural right winger. He's a wide winger. He's a proper winger. He's an old school winger. He gets the ball, head down, runs and dribbles at players. And then he's not really a goal scoring right winger. He's more of a creative right winger. He runs at players. He takes players on with his dribbling. They're his best assets. His pace and his dribbling. And then he tries to find players and crosses and stuff like that. So I don't think that's what Liverpool want as a right winger. You know, if Mo's going to leave the football club, you're going to have to look for another kind of ready-made player. So, yeah, I don't think Dibbling's that guy, man. I don't think Doak, is that guy. I don't think Doak's that guy. Dibbling's a good player, though. Dibbling's got 2 good feet, right and left. He's got good vision. He's got good weight of pass. He's quite technical with his movement. I think he's the one Liverpool might look at because of the way Arne Slot likes to play football in the midfield. I've always said with Doak, though, is he going to make it at Liverpool? Obviously, Doak, Liverpool do value him, but my problem is I just don't see Doak playing first-team football for Liverpool for a lot of years to come yet. And while we just got to keep loaning Doak out. So he gets a loan this year, comes back in the summer, goes on loan again, comes back in the summer, goes on loan again. You know, and then what is he, 23? But we can't wait for Ben Doak. You have to buy players at the same time. So maybe it's a good deal for Liverpool all round. 25 to 30 million for Ben Doak. He goes. Liverpool then invests that money in January into a Dibbling or a Ryan Shirky. Maybe they do that. Because the rumours are Ryan Shirky is available for 25 million. So you're just using that to buy Shirky. And Shirky's above, a level above Ben Doak, ain't he? Let's be fair here. So maybe that makes sense. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe you let Ben Doak go for like 25 mil. You take that 25 million, you go to Leon and you go, right, here's the money for Ryan Shirky. You get Ryan Shirky, and Ryan Shirky is a level above. So you've made good money off a youth player and bought a player that's a level above for the same price. So no money's changed hands. I mean, it's good business, but yeah, I wonder, man. I wonder. Yeah, Mez in the chat. Been a while, Mez. I hope you had a good New Year. Hope you had a good New Year. I don't think Doak is as good as a hype. Yeah, I'm hearing you. I hear you. Oh, hang on. Breaking news. Omar Mamouche will join Man City this window, according to a prominent Egyptian outlet. Mamouche has been linked to Liverpool. Mamouche is a weird... I mean... If you look at the way Mamouche plays for Frankfurt, I don't think he suits the way City play. Mamouche won't score goals like he does if he goes to Man City. Unless Pep's going to change his style. I think that's a weird signing for City. Don't make sense. Don't make sense. Ike, big up, man. Says, we don't need another attacker. I hear you, but apparently Arne Slot likes having 6 forwards. He likes having 6 forwards. Yeah, likes having 2 left wingers, 2 right wingers, and 2 number 9s. That's why most games Slot takes off wingers and replaces them with wingers. So maybe he does want another one. Maybe he does want 6. I think Dani Olmo stays at Barcelona. I don't think anyone's going to get hold of him. I think he's okay. Oystein tweet. Well, what's Oystein said? Has Oystein tweeted? Tell me what he said, because I don't know if I can see it on my screen. What's Oystein tweeted? If you've seen that tweet, yeah, just throw it in the live chat, man. Throw it in the live chat. Yeah, I've seen the Omar Mamouche to join City rumour. That's just a weird one to me. I don't know if it makes complete sense. Is it the Doak stuff, yeah? 16 million for Ben Doak. Oystein said Ipswich have bid 16 million after Palace bid 15 million. LFC tell Borough they prefer he stays there. Right, Liverpool, don't fuck around with this. Just get the deal done, man. I just want this deal. I mean, I'm shocked how many people want Ben Doak. Yeah, I've got it now. So Ipswich make a 16 million offer to Ben Doak from Liverpool, far below the valuation, like Crystal Palace's £15 million bid. Bid rejected, but Ipswich Town pursuit ongoing. Middlesbrough informed that at current proposal levels, Liverpool preference is for the 19-year-old to stay at Middlesbrough. What? I'm confused. Hang on. So Ipswich make a £16 million bid, which is £1 million more than Crystal Palace. The bid got rejected. Ipswich are on pursuit is ongoing. Middlesbrough informed that at current proposal levels, Liverpool's preference is for the 19-year-old to stay at Middlesbrough. So do they want to sell him or do they want to keep him on loan? Or do they want Middlesbrough to buy him? Middlesbrough ain't got 20 million. Oh, God's sake, what are we doing? If the move is there, if the move is there, let him go, man. The club want 30 million. I'm reading here as well that Liverpool value him at 30 million. Liverpool value him at 30 million. That's just mad. They value Ben Doak at 30 mil. If they can't get that 30 million, I think what they're saying is their preference would be if they can't get the right deal for Ben Doak, they would rather him stay at Middlesbrough for the rest of the season. I think that's what it means. But if they can get 30 million for Ben Doak, then he's packing his bags and going. So 30 mil, a lot of cash, but man, why not? Yeah, the Chiesa stuff. I've still got a feeling Chiesa might go on loan as well. You know, if we sell Ben Doak and we loan Chiesa, we are definitely buying a forward in January. If Chiesa goes out on loan and we sell Ben Doak, we're definitely buying a forward. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Yeah, I think Liverpool. Yeah, I think they would put a buyback clause in because he's young, ain't he? Again, strengthening forwards when we need defensive players. I hear you. That's a good point. That's a good point. He probably isn't, but one thing I will say about Michael Edwards is very good at getting valuation for players. Yeah, that could happen. 20 million with 5 million add-ons, £25 million deal, big AGM. That could be happening. Don't be too confident, Jamie. FSG probably thinking about banking the cash. We have Rio and Dan's. Don't do that to me, DB. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Oh, no, thank you. I'm not a big fan of Marcus Thuram, I ain't going to lie. I don't know if you are, Justin, but yeah, it does sound like Liverpool want to keep him. I think that's why the valuation's so high, Mez. I think that's why the valuation's so high. That would make sense. If Liverpool want to keep Ben Doak, they're probably going to value him higher than his market valuation. But then if a club come in with that valuation, it's going to be hard for Liverpool to turn it down, ain't it? That's the thing. So Liverpool are probably looking at him thinking like, no, we rate Ben Doak. We want to keep him. Let's put 30 million on him. No one's going to come in for that. And then if someone does, they're probably going to have to sell him. So I think Liverpool are hoping no one comes in for 30 million. That would be what I would say. Quizziger says, Jamie, you say slot like 6 forwards, but just as 4 at the moment, Chiesa never plays and Nunes might will not be there. Yeah, but look, Nunes, look, let's be fair. Nunes has played games this season. He's played 18 games. So Nunes, Jota, Gakpo, Diaz, and Salah. You know, and Chiesa, he can't get on the pitch, so he needs one more. I hear you, though. But we've got to be fair. Darwin does play. Yeah. Isaac is, I think Newcastle value Isaac at 150 million. And that's basically just to ward anyone off him this January. Yeah, Isaac ain't going. I think Isaac will go somewhere in the summer, but not this January. Big up Gary. Hope you're good, man. Big up Russell. Hope you're good. What are we doing for likes, guys? Big up everyone, by the way. But what are we doing for the old likes? What are we doing for the old likes here? Let's have a look. Where are we? Somewhere. Let me have a look. What are we doing for like? Got over people in the chat. 109 likes. Big up, guys. We've got 224 people in the house. If we get that to 150, I'll be happy man. Big up to you guys. Thank you for getting me over 100 likes again for another video. I appreciate that. Do appreciate it. I want Kumas to succeed at Liverpool. I rate the kid. Same as Trey. Yeah, I think Trey. Trey Neone is seen as a future prospect. I think Owen Beck and Trey will be seen as future prospects, and probably Ben Doak. Big up Munsey. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. In the summer, Kelleher and Gomez plus 50 mil for Isaac. Oh, Tone. That's a naughty comment, Tone. It's a naughty comment, Tone. It's a naughty comment. But I'm with you. That'll make Newcastle better, probably. I'm hearing your tone. I'm liking it. I'm liking you way you're thinking. I think they might go for that, you know. They might go for that, you know. I don't see Isaac going for the 150 that he's been. I think they just put 150 on Isaac's head right now, so no one buys him in January. Isaac swap deal for Trent. You may have Trent at Newcastle. What if Hughes is trying to assure first a player like Dibley as a future Salah replacement, then offer a 3-year deal to Salah enough time to prepare the young kid? I don't mind that, Jay. Be up, Jay. I don't mind that at all, man. I've said this many times. If you go and make sure Salah stays here, you've got to find the right player for it to replace him in the years to come. And we've not done that so far. This is my whole issue with it. Liverpool have not got a right winger to replace Mo Salah right now. So I'm all good. Sign it. This is why I'm keep saying it. Sign Mo up for 3 years. Look for the right player to replace him in the next 3 years. And then it's all done. But Liverpool haven't done that. So that's a good shout, Joe. It's a good shout. It's a good shout. Zubimendi and Robinson, January, Isaac, summer. We're not happening though. We'd swap Doak and Kwanzaa for Gueye now. Ooh. We just, but would Mark, like Liverpool have been linked with Mark Gueye, yeah? But when would he play? Because Kanate looks like he's back now. So Kanate's back. We got the only one who got an injury. I forgot to talk about it. I'll get to talk about this in a minute. With Mark Gueye, though, would he play? Sleepy Forest. Nobody can replace Salah. No, I don't think when the day Salah does leave, whenever that is, we're gonna have to do something different than replace him, aren't we? We're gonna have to do something different. But yeah, so before we finish up here, obviously the manager had his press conference day for the Man United game. By the way, I'll be doing the Man United preview tomorrow night, guys. Okay, I'll be doing the Man United preview tomorrow night. Tomorrow we are live the whole day on Big Up. So me and Drifty the whole day tomorrow are on the Big Up channel. We're starting at 12:30 and we're finishing after the 5:30 game. So we're doing the 12:30 game, then we're doing a 3 o'clock game, and then we're doing the 5:30 game. So between 12 o'clock and 7 o'clock at night, you got myself and Drifty doing 3 watch-alongs tomorrow on the Big Up channel. So make sure you go to bigup.com/Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Go and subscribe. bigup.com/Drifty TV. Go and subscribe. And that's where you go catch me and Drifty tomorrow doing all the watch-alongs. Big push out for that. But yeah, I was listening to our manager's Arnold Slot today, basically saying the only person we got injured, the only person we have injured right now is Joe Gomez. And what I liked about what Slot said, that he's only out for weeks. He didn't say months. So by the sounds of it, Joe Gomez has probably only got a grade 1 hamstring, which is about a 3 or 4 week. So hopefully in about 3 or 4 weeks, Joe Gomez will be back. So we've got a completely fit team. He said Kanate's back in training and Connor Bradley's back in training as well, which is great news to hear. So everyone's back. The only person injured is Joe Gomez. We're in January and we only have 1 player injured. Do you know how big this is for us? We usually have about 12 players injured now. Got 1 player injured in January so far, and that's just Joey G. Great news here in Kanate back in training. Great news here in Connor Bradley's back in training as well. Chiesa's fit. He's in training. Yeah. Slot said they're both in training, man. He said they're both in training, and Connor Bradley's in training as well, and what's his name? Joe Gomez will be out for a few weeks. That's all he said there. Yeah, don't jinx it. Yeah, I had my fingers crossed the whole time, Brett. Don't worry. I had my fingers crossed the whole time. So hopefully Gomez is not a long-term deal. Hopefully it is just a few weeks and he'll be back. And yeah, hopefully until they're fully fit, I won't believe it. I reckon Kanate starts against on. I wouldn't be shocked if Kanate starts Sunday. I wouldn't be surprised. The King says, with all the games, we need 4 or 5 quality centre-backs. We have 3. Don't rate Kwanzaa. I hear you. Don't rush injuries back. Nope. They're just in training, though, so they're fit, which is good. It's good. I believe he said... Hang on. One minute. Wait 1 minute. Let's try and hear from the man himself, shall we? Let's hear from the man himself. Hang on. Let's see if I can... Hang on. Shall we just listen to the press conference? Yeah. Let's just do that. Yeah. Those things. Oh. Hang on. Where is he? There he is.
So that's a strange question. No, of course, I'm not going to plan to rest any player because it's a big game, and I think it's, for me, I said it before the first fixture, and I can say it one more time, that they have much better players, in my opinion, than maybe the league table shows at the moment. And I think it's going to take a while maybe for Ruben Amorim to bring this out of the players. I don't know, but they will definitely go up, and they are much better than the league table shows at the moment.
Against West Ham, brilliant performance. Mo Salah was incredible. Trent Alexander-Arnold was fantastic as well. 26 now. How much better do you think he can get?
There's always room for improvement for every player. So Mo is 32 and he can still do things better. It's hard to say because he is on such great numbers. But just before I came in, I was checking our game against West Ham, and I saw him at halftime. Mo walking off the pitch a bit frustrated when we were 3-0 up, and I think that had to do with him missing a few chances that he's not used to, missing chances. But Trent can still improve. I think I saw a bit of improvement already this season. So these players are top of the world, so there's not a lot of room for improvement anymore. But there's always a bit of improvement, and especially defensively, Trent.
Hey. I just saw that in the chat. They're at Flamingo Land, you know.
In my opinion, has made a step up this season. And I think in some games he was outstanding in every part of the game, but there's been sometimes a bit of an up and down as well. In other games, he could have done a bit better. So it's about consistency for top players, and that is maybe where the biggest improvement for Trent is.
And we've all heard about the bid from Real Madrid on Trent. Have you spoken to him at all since then?
I speak to every player once in a while, and that is for Trent the same. So yes, I spoke to him. Yeah.
Hi Anna. Can we just check where Ibrahim Konate, Joe Gomez, Conor Bradley are with their recovery, and if you're expecting to be missing anyone else this weekend?
Yeah, Joe is of course not in a good place when it comes to his injury. He's out for a few weeks, that's for sure. And Conor and Ibu will train with us today for the first time. So yeah, curious and interested to see where they exactly are. Of course, they've worked hard to come back to the team, but it's always the next step is always how do you handle team sessions. So they will train with us today. The two of them.
And the rest of the squad is in good shape as well.
Yeah. Of course, they still have to come in, but we trained yesterday, and I assume everybody's fit. Although we are in a period of time where some people get sick as well, but nothing heard about that yet. So hopefully everybody's ready to be part of, except for Joe Gomez, to be part of the game on Sunday.
Well, there you go, guys. The man himself has spoken. Pretty much got everyone fit apart from Joe Gomez, which is she's beautiful. you know, hopefully Joe, and he said there Joe Gomez is going to be out for some weeks. Hopefully it's not too long. You know, he didn't say months or anything like that. So hopefully, you know, we're not too, you know, hopefully we're only looking at 3 or 4 weeks of Joey and he comes back after that. But, you know, only having one injury, man. Only having one injury going into this busy period is good stuff. Hopefully there's no sickness bugs and all that. We've got pretty much got a fully fit strength team to pick up from. So the bench tomorrow on Sunday, guys, should be extremely good as well. Should be a good bench on Sunday. So, yeah, guys, this is good. This is good stuff. I love Arne Slot's interviews. I don't know about you guys. I think Arne Slot is very good at this press conference stuff. I think he's very good with the questioning and all that stuff as well. But yeah, loving it, man. Absolutely loving it. I cannot see our club, which is the best in Europe, will get rid of half the players who sent up there. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm hoping it's not the case. I hope he says. He says, Man United have a good squad. We've got a bunch of overrated, paid prima donnas, and some don't even train hard. So United are miles behind as far as the squad they drive and mentality is concerned. Yeah, Slot's playing mind games, man. He's basically saying you guys have got a good squad. Man United have got a good squad, so when it batters them, it looks even better. That's what he's doing. Big up, Mike. Mike, you on later with Sam, yeah? I'll talk to you later, man. Yeah, exactly. His family are not over here because he's asking him to finish school first. So I believe next season he said that his whole family will move over. So he left his wife and kids in Rotterdam because they're doing their exams and it's too important. So they're doing that and then they're coming over next year. So I believe in the summer they will come over then as well. Big up you. I hope you had a good time with your brother, man. I hope you had a good Christmas and a New Year, Mike. We'll chat next week, yeah? Chat next week, man. Yeah, he's well spoken. He answers questions really well as well. Mike will be happy, though. Look, Mike, only one injury in January. Got a fully strength team. I know Mike will be loving that. Big up, Mike. I know he'll be loving that. But, yeah, have a good time with your bro, man. Guys, before we leave it there, make sure you go over to my Big Up channel. That's my Big Up channel there, guys. I think we're like 216 members right now. If you go over to bigup.com/Jamie Phillips Football Chats, if you go over there, that's where all watch-alongs take place. So all the watch-alongs take place over there. If you're already over there and you're following Coppish or anything like that, just go and click on my name and give me a follow as well, guys. It's a website only at the moment. They are building an app as we speak. Hopefully that app will be out soon. But right now it's website only. Go on bigup.com/Jamie Phillips Chats, Football Chats, and you'll be able to subscribe to my channel over there as well. And if you're already with Coppish or anyone like that, big up to everyone. If you're already subscribed over there, big up to you guys as well. And yeah, appreciate it. That's my Big Up channel. Make sure you get yourself over there, guys, because that's where I'm going to be tomorrow all day from 12 o'clock till 7 p.m. Free watch-alongs tomorrow. 12:30 kickoff, 3 o'clock kickoff, 5:30 kickoff. So make sure you go over there with me and Drifty. Me and Drifty back to all 3 watch-alongs together tomorrow. It's going to be a fun one. Make sure you're over there joining in, guys. So again, it's bigup.com/Jamie Phillips Football Chats. And then just all you got to do is put in an email address and a password in. That's all you got to do. A bit like you do for a Google account for YouTube. And then just subscribe to all the channels on there, man. And yeah, we'll see you over there, guys. It's an easy thing to do. I'd appreciate it. Big up, man. Big up. So yeah, let me put it on the I'll put it on the screen one more time. Over there, Jamie Phillips Football Chats, bigup.com. Go and check it out, guys. Go and check it out. But guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Appreciate the love. Thank you very much. Guys, make sure you have a blessed night and a blessed weekend. I should be back tomorrow night. It'll be a late one tomorrow night. I'll be doing the Man United preview. But if you want to see more of me today, why wouldn't you? I'll be on a Sam's channel from 11 p.m. tonight. So make sure you're all watching a Sam's channel again tonight for the Liverpool show. I'll be on there at 11 p.m. tonight with all the regular guests. So big up to everyone. Enjoy everything else you're doing today. Much love to everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chats, the memberships, the chatting in the chat, the likes, the subscribes. You guys are beautiful. Appreciate it all. I'll see you again later. Bye-bye for now.